Good afternoon, people. Welcome back to another Crypto Sherpa news video where I bring you the daily crypto news. I know the past 2 days I didn't really bring you the news, but I did give you updates on the Theta network and the Guardian nodes. So I always look forward to those evening updates. But in today's news articles, we got Miami set to launch its own cryptocurrency reward, users in Bitcoin. Square to acquire AfterPay and allow Bitcoin purchases. We got China's digital Yuan versus Bitcoin. And the U.S. infrastructure bill crypto clause updated, but not good enough yet, says insiders. And let's see, we got 2 more articles. Yacht co-founders and former Monero maintainer arrested in the U.S. faces extradition for fraud allegations. And the NFT market comes roaring back as Ethereum rises. So we got all those articles to look forward to. Sit back and enjoy. Alright, as I get ready to share my screen with you people, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It always helps with the algorithms. And if you're looking to get into cryptocurrencies and don't know how, check out my link down below or cryptosherpallc.com, where I teach you how to get started, set up, and buying, exchanging, and spending cryptocurrencies. I don't say sell, because never sell your cryptocurrencies because you're required that capital gains tax. But yeah, I'm also a part of Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide, so go ahead and take a look at those guys. Both links are down below. All right, my screen is shared, and here we go. Miami set to launch its own cryptocurrency reward, users in Bitcoin. Bitcoin will allow investors to earn rewards while supporting the city, according to the team behind the project. In brief, Miami's owner cryptocurrency, Miami Coin, will launch tomorrow. The cryptocurrency will essentially allow people to invest in Miami by buying the coin. Money raised will be used to fund projects and events in the city. But Miami will launch its very own cryptocurrency tomorrow, the Miami Coin, which will be used to fund infrastructure projects or events in the city. The idea is that the people will support Miami by buying or mining the Miami Coin, and funds will be diverted to the city's treasury. The Miami Coin will be the first city coin released. City Coins is a project that allows people to invest in a city by buying tokens. It works with local governments, so those who invest are rewarded in Bitcoin or stacks, the native cryptocurrency of the eponymous protocol used to build things on Bitcoin blockchain. Miami Coin provides an ongoing crypto revenue stream for the city while also generating stacks and BTC yield for the MIA holders. The City Coins website reads, city governments can embrace Bitcoin and crypto faster than nations. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez is experimenting with crypto to give Miami a Bitcoin yielding treasury. A thread on cities and crypto. Miami Coin can be mined and bought by individuals who want to support the Magic City and earn crypto yield from the Stacks protocol. Miami Coin additionally benefits holders by allowing them to stack and earn yields through the Stack protocol. Anyone can mine Miami Coin or other city coins when released. If the project takes off and becomes popular by more people holding it, investors will be able to passively earn Bitcoin simply by owning the Miami Coin. This is because Miami Coin is built on Stacks, a crypto project which allows users to lock up their tokens and earn rewards to keep the system running. And as more coins are mined, a portion is deposited into a wallet for the local government to use on whatever it wants, for example, infrastructures. Miami's crypto-friendly mayor, Francis Suarez, has said he wants to make Miami the go-to hub for tech and crypto startups, and has even invited Chinese Bitcoin miners to the Florida city. He called Miami the Bitcoin capital of the world after the city in June hosted Bitcoin 2021, a 2-day Bitcoin conference. And Suarez last week told Fox Business that the city of Miami could end up earning millions of dollars as a result of the popularity of Miami Coin. It's like a Bitcoin and its own blockchain. It's on the blockchain protocol, so whenever the coin is mined, a percentage of the coin by virtue of the programming goes to the city of Miami, he said. But the Miami Coin project is experimental and is not known whether it will in fact generate revenue for the city. City Coin said that the Miami Coin, or MIA, will be available on certain trusted exchanges from tomorrow. The exact exchange will be announced soon, according to the City Coin's website. So there you have it. Miami is looking to build their own coin. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a centralized bank digital currency, but their own coin in itself. And I can expect to see this a lot more happening around the world, not just the world, but the US. I expect probably San Francisco or California to have a rainbow token. Funny. But the MIA, Every time I see that, I just see missing in action. It's probably going to be your funds going into it. But hey, it's an experimental thing. Let's see where it goes. All right, that's that news. Next up, we got Square to acquire AfterPay and allow Bitcoin purchases. Jack Dorsey's company Square has announced that it has plans to acquire Australian technology company AfterPay. This was revealed in a press release that went out on August 1st. The press release showed that both companies had entered into what is known as a scheme implementation deed. Square plans to acquire all of the issued shares in AfterPay, and this will be done by recommended court-approved scheme of agreement. The total value to be paid for AfterPay came out to $29 billion. This was based on the closing price of Square's common stock on July 30th, 2021, which had a strong close. Following the purchase, Square plans to integrate AfterPay with its existing apps. Then the payment apps will start offering Bitcoin purchases for AfterPay users. The integration will also see AfterPay's co-founders and Square's co-CEO working together to lead AfterPay's business in the Square ecosystem. The all-stock deal is slated to be finalized in 2022. The CEO of Square, Jack Dorsey, said that Square and AfterPay have shared purpose. We built our business to make the financial system more fair, accessible, and inclusive, and AfterPay has built a trusted brand aligned with those principles. You may be asking, what is AfterPay? Well, AfterPay is a service that allows you to buy and pay for things over a period of time, all the while offering zero interest on these purchases. Users can pay for items in 4 payments, which are stretched out over 2 months. Payments are made every 2 weeks by the user until the price for the item is complete, and do not have to worry about the interest rates being added to the purchases since there is none. The only additional payments that the payment services charges are late fee payments, which are only implemented when customers do not pay the specified amount on the day it's due. As of June 21st, AfterPay reportedly had over 16 million. The buy now, pay later giant has continued to report record sales in 2021 in the first quarter. AfterPay had reported a record $10 billion in sales. Ooh, that's a lot. Bitcoin purchases and benefits. The acquisition by Square will provide AfterPay users all of the benefits currently available to Cash App customers. Things like money transfers, stock purchases, Bitcoin purchases, cash boosts, and more will be available on the platform. These will be in addition to the service already being offered by AfterPay to its customers. Square hopes to accelerate its strategic priorities for its seller and Cash App ecosystem using AfterPay, which Square referred to as a pioneering global buy now, pay later platform. The integration will help bring buy now, pay later capabilities to even the smallest merchants, while customers will be able to manage their installments payments using Cash App, also giving Cash App customers the option to use the buy now, pay from the app. Okay, so there you go. Jack Dorsey's purchasing another company. Honestly, don't trust it. Do not trust him. Like, this company AfterPay might have been good, but honestly, just do not trust Jack Dorsey. Like, you cannot believe anything that man says. He's a censoring guy. And do you really believe what he says? I don't know. That's me. Let me know what you guys think. If you're going to trust this and will use it, me personally, I will not. I like to stick to decentralized platforms. True decentralized platforms, I should say. Because, yeah, do your research and make sure it is. Next up, China's digital yuan versus Bitcoin. China has the most advanced central bank digital currency project of all major economies. How does its digital yuan differ from Bitcoin? Let's find out, but give me 1 second to take a sip of water. I need to hydrate. Much better. All right, so in brief, of the world's major economies, China is the closest to creating a fully fledged central bank digital currency with its digital yuan. Just remember, people, this digital currency is not on the blockchain. This is just another version of their fiat system that is failing as usual. So any bank that has a centralized bank digital currency is not a part of the blockchain, and it's mostly just run on the internet, and it's just the same thing as their current paper money. So just take that as a grain of salt, take it as you will. But like Bitcoin, the digital yuan facilitates digital peer-to-peer payments. However, it differs in that it's controlled by a central authority rather than relying on a decentralized ledger. Today, over 80 governments around the world, representing 90% of the global GDP, are exploring or experimenting with central bank digital currencies. As of July 2021, only 5 countries have launched CBDCs. They're all Caribbean island nations: the Bahamas, St. Kitts, Nevis, Antigua, and Barbuda, St. Lucia, and Grenada. Out of all the major economies, China has advanced the furthest toward a fully fledged CBDC with its digital yuan, also known as the ERMB, or Digital Currency Electronic Payment, DCEP. Here we explain what digital yuan is all about and how it differs from and compares to the original cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Now, what is the digital yuan? It's a CBDC and are state-run digital currencies. In this case of China, its CBDC would be digital version of its currency, the Chinese renminbi, hence ERMB. CBDCs are similar to stablecoins, which are pegged at a 1-to-1 ratio with a particular fiat currency. So digital yuan is really nothing more than the digital equivalent of China's physical currency. You digitally hold the fiat in a mobile wallet rather than a physical banknote in your pocket. Each physical banknote printed by the central bank has a unique identifier, and so each issued digital yuan token has the same. Unlike cryptocurrencies, CBDCs aren't typically based around a decentralized blockchain. Now, the central bank would seek to maintain clear authority over the ledgers, but more on that in a bit. Now, is the digital yuan already in use? First proposed in 2017, the digital yuan has been in the pilot stage since April 2020. 2020, so I say. But starting in October 2020, the People's Bank of China has airdropped millions of digital yuan to citizens as part of an effort to test the technology and create some buzz around it. That's still ongoing in the summer of 2021. Now, I can expect the same thing to happen in America because currencies never die. Listen, get a lot of my news from our economic news from Economic Ninja. Great man to listen to, very smart, very educated. But it is true. Like, expect to be like, they're going to do an airdrop, give you the money, and by the end of the month, they say, okay, you got to spend it by this time, and that, otherwise, taking it back. But that's just that. So, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. But yes, I just see, and all in all, I just see the same thing happening to America whenever they come out with their CBDC. But Chinese citizens can already spend the digital yuan in a growing number of stores across the country, including Walmart. In fact, according to July 2021, the progress reports by the PBOC, the digital yuan has so far been used in 70.75 million transactions, reaching a total value of 34.5 billion yuan, which is $5 billion by the end of July. That's what I was going to say about the economic ninja, how he points out centralized bank digital currencies. And also, currencies never die, but the form of it always changes. Like, we always had gold and silver at one point back in the day. Even before that, we had seashells or something, whatever was given value as a currency. But again, currencies never die. They only change shape and form. And this centralized bank digital currencies is the next form of currency that we're going to see. And then I believe once that fails, we'll see Bitcoin and true DeFi blockchain technology take hold. But that's going to be the main article. If you want to take a look at this article, I'm not going to leave a link down below, but just take a look at China's digital yuan versus Bitcoin. It is on the decrypt.co page, and you'll be able to find it there. Just type it into Google. But yeah, that's the main biggest difference between China's digital yuan versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized ledger platform on the blockchain. China is just a digital version of the paper money they got right now with a 1-to-1 ratio. And there you go. Next up, the U.S. infrastructure bill crypto clause update. Dated, but not good enough yet, says insiders. While the language regarding crypto tax reporting has been clarified, industry advocates are pushing for further improvements. In brief, a clause regarding cryptocurrencies tax information reporting in the U.S. Senate's $550 billion infrastructure bill was modified over the weekend. Industry's advocates say the bill is still too ambiguous about which crypto users would be affected and are pushing for amendments to the bill. The massive $550 billion United States infrastructure bill apparently has bipartisan support to pass the Senate, but a small clause introduced last week regarding cryptocurrencies tax information reporting has some crypto advocates fearing the worst. Over the weekend, the situation appeared to improve slightly. Congress seeks to raise $28 billion of the bill's total by expanding the definition of a broker for tax purposes. As of Friday, the bill's language specified that it wasn't any person who, for consideration, is responsible for and regularly provides and services, effectuating transfers of digital assets. Industry advocates feared that the language was too broad and could affect cryptocurrency miners, the transaction validators who help maintain proof-of-stake blockchain networks, and perhaps even decentralized finance users such as liquidators or governance token holders. If true, then those individuals would have to meet IRS reporting requirements, including filing a 1099 form, thus ratcheting up the amount of financial surveillance on the cryptocurrency users. In addition to such provision to the Senate aims to boost tax payments on crypto transactions to generate funds of the bill. So yeah, so currently right now, like proof of stake is not taxed. Proof of work is, because it's using energy, monetary, but proof of stake, it's like, how did I look that up? It was like more of a, you're making nothing or something, or staking something. I cannot, I'm going to come back to you on that one, but there is a difference between proof of stake and proof of work in taxation. But I guess they were still really trying to get all their nicks and crannies filled before they pass this bill, because they want to get as much money as they possibly can. Because this is America. Pay your taxes or we're going to come after you. So yeah, so that's it. The bill's just being worked on. It's updated. We'll probably see more updates as the year moves on, because this is a new, what is it, monetary asset. This is a new currency. This is all new, and everyone's still trying to understand it and try to get whatever they can from it. So just keep stacking your sats, people. Keep them on a cold storage wallet and never in exchange. Next up in our article, we got Yacht co-founder and former Monero maintainer arrested in the US faces extradition for fraud allegations. Ricardo Spagni, a former maintainer for the Monero privacy coin project and co-founder of the emoji username Project Yacht, is being held by US authorities and faces extradition to South Africa in connection with allegations of fraud. The court documents filed July 21st allege that Spagni committed invoice payment fraud during his time working as an IT manager for South African-based cookies company, Cape Cookies. The evidence indicting him that Spagni engages in these frauds consists of witness statements and bank records. The evidence indicates that Spagni received 1,453,561.47 South African rand, or roughly $99,185. As a result of this efforts to defraud Cape Cookies, the document states, the court filing goes on to note, Spagni was charged in the Western Cape Regional Court, Cape Town, for fraud and other charges arising of these facts. He pleaded not guilty to the charges, and the trial against him was commenced. Evidence was presented against him, but Spagni failed to appear in court. South African authorities attempted to locate Spagni at his home address and through contacts with his friends and family, but to no avail. Further investigations revealed that Spagni had fled South Africa. The trial court issued a warrant for his arrest on April 19, 2021. Spagni is currently being held by the U.S. Marshal Service, and the court document officials requested that he be in detention following his arrest on July 21st, declaring him a flight risk. He was arrested in Nashville en route to Los Cabos, Mexico, during a refueling stop. South African police served issues a public note on April 30th. Per the notice, Spagni failed to appear twice for his court appearance, and all efforts by the investigation officer to establish the whereabouts of the accused were futile. Cointelegraph first reports the news in July 31st. Response to the government filing, Spagni's legal representative said the U.S. government has misstated both the facts and the applicable law in the matter. Throughout the decade that South Africa has investigated, charged, dismissed, reinvestigated, and recharged a fatally flawed case against him. Spagni regularly and routinely appeared in South African court and communicated with authorities there regarding both his cases and other legal matters upon when South Africa enlisted in July. Okay, hold on, people. I'm sorry for my dog. And there we go. Back after I just did a huge yell at her. But yeah, so there you have it. Spagni is being arrested because he stole money. Yeah, if you steal money, you're going to get arrested. So don't do illegal things, people. Just follow the rules, live under the radar, and enjoy your life. Lastly, in the news, we have the NFT market comes roaring back as Ethereum rises. After a couple of quiet months for the NFTs, the market has caught fire again with rising price floors and surging trading volumes. Will it continue? Me personally, I think so, because right now we're about to see a huge bubble burst in the financial financial world. Like housing market's going to burst because it was never truly fixed in 2008. So as of today in America, a bunch of evictions are going to take place, minus some states. I think California, New York, maybe Florida, and there's like a couple other states that are still exempt from it for the next couple of days or a couple months. I'm not sure about that. I have to re-look into that. But we got that big bubble bursting. We also got word that banks are just being flustered with money and they don't know what to do with it. Because if you ever follow the Rich Dad Poor Dad series, Robert Kiyosaki always tells us that keep holding on to your money is a liability. Like he knows that, the banks know that, and this is what I'm seeing. So banks aren't going to put their money in the housing market because they know that's crashing. So why would they put their money in there if it's going to lose everything? So they're going to try to put their money in whatever they can commodity-wise. So NFTs are a big boom right now, the digital assets. So they're probably going to throw their money in there. They're probably going to throw their money in gold and silver and some other precious metals, but or other artwork projects like just hold their value because they're not a filling commodity, but proper a filling asset. But yeah, so that's just me personally. I feel that NFTs will be roaring again very soon. In brief, in this article, the NFT market has seen a flurry of top dollar sales of the late amidst rising marketplace transactions volume. Crypto collectibles sold as NFTs blew up in the early 21, but momentum slowed in recent months. The market for crypto collectibles sold as NFTs cooled down in recent months following the spring boom, but a recent flurry of high dollar sales and staggering levels of trading volume suggest that NFTs are gaining momentum again. The NFT exploded in popularity in early 2021 with $1.5 billion in trading volume in the first quarter alone. Dapper Radar, a 2,627% year-over-year increase, Dapper Labs, NBA Top Shop helped introduce NFTs to mainstream. CryptoPunks cracked 7 figures apiece and celebrities made millions, while brands like Taco Bell and Charmin jumped in the trend, whether it was still image, video clips, tweets, or some other digital item tokenized on a blockchain NFT. So we're selling like hotcakes. Yep. So yeah, as you can see in the rest of this article, like it was, what was this one? This guy was sold for $5 million, like 5.5 million pretty much in USD. Crazy. Is that a monkey or what is that? What is that title of that one? Punk 5217. Okay, that's just his name, Punk 5217. Nothing else, nothing more. But yeah, this is a big buzz going on. Like I personally see like these guys going up even more. Money's going to be flowing in NFTs or other cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. But yeah, that's that news. And lastly, as we close off, we're taking a look at the current pricing. Bitcoin is at $39,416. Ethereum's at $2,624. So that's an increase of $200 over the past 2 days. Binance Coin's at $332. XRP is at 74 cents. Cardano's at $1.32. Uniswap's at $22.52. Litecoin, $141. I wish to see you back in the 400 range, but we'll get there. Theta's at $583. Filecoin's at $54. Monero's at $233.03. PancakeSwap's at $15.92. And AMP's at 6 cents. And anything else going down in the coins, anything big? Theta Fuel's at 30 cents. Stacks at $1.29, and so on. So there you have it, people. That is the daily crypto news for the day. I'll be back later on tonight to give you that evening Theta Guardian node and Elite Edge node update. So stay tuned for that. Definitely make sure my corrections for the math correct. I think like yesterday I said like the increased amount of, what was it? Theta being staked was 600,000. I was wrong. It was only 60,000. I had 1 0 off because every 0.01 of an increase of a percent in the staked token is at least 10,000 Theta tokens being staked. And there was a 0.06% increase, so 60,000 Theta tokens were staked off the market, not 600,000, not 900,000 for the first video. So I got my math correct, and I'll definitely be more correct later on tonight. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video again a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you're still here. And as always, stay classy, the Crypto Sherpa. We'll see you later.